Right, Steve the Body's got a slot middle of next week to get this in. So I've got to get it done. I've got to get it prepped. So I'm going to start. Ready, I've taken the top tailgate off already. Therefore, I ought to really be videoing this. And now I'm going to take this back wing off because it's got to come off anyway. Because it's just a fucking mess. And then we'll see. Excuse me, tickety cough. It's probably all the bloody flies that are in here. Unresolved. Oh, there's a nasty piece of rust down there. On the floor, I'll show you in a minute. Bottom tailgate isn't so great on this. We'll see. It might be salvageable. It might not. I don't know. Everything's fucking mastic deep. I've got to get the fuel filler off as well. Before I go too far. Is that unlocked already? It is now. Right, what have we got there? 3 flathead screws. There you go, nice early fuel filler there. There's a lot of really kind of very nice early features on this car. Having 3 screws on the fuel filler is a big clue to an early car, as is the flat tailgate hinges. Right, second those 3 screws off. Temporarily pop this back on again. Oh my goodness. It's very childish, pretty stupid. Somewhat unpleasant gift. I've already drilled all the pot rivets out. Oh. See what's going on behind here. It's probably still to be glued on with mastic and fucking sealant. Makes me feel I ought to take the other side off as well, but I'll see how bad it is behind. Oh dear, right, what's holding the... Lots of shit. There it is. He's going to be something imperial, I'm thinking. Nope. Car was restored in the Netherlands. They don't understand imperial in the Netherlands. Be 8 mil, I reckon. No understanding of why we would be clutching to such a useful mechanism fixings as a nice imperial. You watch now, it will be 1/4 inch or something stupid, but it won't. Maybe it's 10. Fucking is 10. Right. It turns. Let's get a 10mm socket. So I say spanner. You are a spanner. La, 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 la. I'll tempt fate by saying that pretty much all of these fixings have been fairly straightforward to get off so far, which has been encouraging. Right, that's off. And that's off. B is free. Lob this back through the hole so I know from whence it come. Might need to get new mudguard supports for this thing because it is a bit crunchy around the mudguard support. Now, what do we reckon is holding this on now? Mastic. Yes, mastic, lots of. Right, fuel filler off. And still caught by something. Oh, one more spot, one more pop with it. That's unusual. There's one right down here. That's loose now. Come on, it's all right. It's out of there. That's not too bad, is it? I'll get this out and I'll separate this back panel. As you can see, can't see. Got a bit of rust here as well, which I want to deal with. And this is the remains of the window channel up here because someone put like mastic all the way down there. Gibbons. But the rest of it, well, it's not too bad really. Let's put the fuel filler cap back on, which I put somewhere. Did I not put it in here? There it is. It's on. Yeah, the actual frame itself is in pretty good order. So I think with this fella up here, I'm just going to cut out in localised areas. Obviously get the zip wheel up here because that looks all right where the mounting is, but you can see how much the integrity has been compromised really. What's the outer arch like? Oh, again, very nice. Has it had, again, a lot of bitumen and stuff up here. I'm not going to really do a huge amount up here. What's this down here? Ah! Oh, my favourite product. I love it. Yes. I've got no idea why. Why do people do it? Answers down below, please. They know something I don't. Or maybe they don't. Yes. Well, luckily there's not too much rust underneath there. And the bottom edge of the kind of behind the B post is all in good order. I think this is all, yeah, more than acceptable. Like I said, the body frame on this thing is in really good order apart from where issues have been caused. Right, let's get this wing apart. You can stand back up here again. I don't know if you can see. You can see. Right, so I'll separate the rear corner and I want to get the filler plate out. And then I think really it's a case of cleaning up along here. Double nuts. Who knows, eh? Who knows? No one knows. Do you reckon these can be 7/16? Nope. Nope. Nope, they're not. Alright then, 10mm it is. Vastly superior, of course. These are to be stainless. So I spent some money. Stainless fixings. Do I go back to 1/4 inch, or do I keep the 10mm headed, whatever these are, M4 bolts in here? Probably M6 actually. I don't know. I'm inclined to take the other rear wing off though. I know I'm creating work for myself, but still. My trusty box. Put all of the bits into. If Steve has to paint this off the car, then he has to paint it off the car, but I could probably just hang the wing back on the car so we can paint it. And then after I move to deal with the rust, because I don't think I'm going to get a chance to deal with this rust before the car goes into his workshop on Wednesday. You don't believe I can do this? Do you believe I can do this? Get this thing ready, prepped, ready for paint. I have to go around and do the roof. Right, these normally fall off about now. You can see it's not going to go anywhere. Some twat's glued it in place. That was probably rigid. Holy crap! Oh my god! Then the fucking wing. Oh, please don't do this. Please don't do this. There's no fucking need. I mean, look, it's all bare metal underneath all that. But it's off and it's intact and it's in one piece and I like it. And there's a dead fly. Fuck off. Yes, that will go straight. So you can paint that on the bench, I think. And then strap it back onto the car. And then we've got mastic. I couldn't tell you. Shit. It's all gone hard and brittle. Like I say, the factory never put it on. Someone's going to be shouting at their screen right now. Yes, they did. Well, not on the factory original cars that I've taken apart, including the old 95. Oh, that's going to be 3 minutes, I reckon. It is. Original plastic nuts. Oh my word. Oh goodness. Good Lord. And one missing. This has got to come out purely because of the rust that's come through from the back, because the water's got trapped in between the wing and the metal panel. Probably makes sense for Steve to paint it with this out anyway. Oh, that one wasn't. Oh, yes, it was. Right, that can all go in fixings. That's going to give way. Nope. That is not going to let go from there anytime soon. Let's get in there. Oh, another really good reason why you don't do this. I'll go from the inside. See, I can work up under here, sort of right under there. Oh my god. Release your grip, Warwick. Someone probably did it and thought, hey, it's going to be a fantastic idea, it will never rust. I'll tell you what, it fucking has. It might have almost released. I'll fetch up here, it's going to be some struggles. Wing, you see. I do want to get it out. I've got that up there now. There we go. It's out. Yes, it has rotted from the back. Well, it's easy enough, we can soon fix it. We can soon fix it. Get all this shit off for a start off. But, yeah, that's good news. That being off. Although I think most of this, I'm not going to put any heat near it because I've got a Burma-Bright panel. Burma-Bright does not like heat. It simply distorts and then melts. But all of this crap up here, you see, needs to come off. It's all soft still, which is good news. You can actually see here where water's actually got into this area and started to rot from behind. Similarly up here, because this black stuff here, this mastic, whatever it is, has not allowed the water to enter and then escape. Oh, you're not going to make these things watertight. It doesn't happen. So just pointless, really. A pointless and futile exercise. Yes, there you go. I know there's people out there who go on in the toss and say, yes, you've got to put sealant in there. Well, fine, you put sealant in there. This is what happens. Or they'll tell me that the wrong sealant was used. Well, yeah, it's wrong because sealant was used. You don't need it. Let's get the screen out next. Oh yes. Oh, you come over and watch me on the screen now. Right. Need to get some crap out of the way. Metal recycle. Empty fuel can. Oh! Adhesive. Right, now, the screen actually hasn't got a huge amount holding it in still, so it's a case of really getting the last of the filler strips out. I've taken the other ones out. It might break, it might not, I don't care. If it breaks, it breaks. It's just that it's a toughened screen, and I don't want it. If anyone wants a toughened screen, they are welcome to it. Now, let's take these trim panels off the inside here. Come on. That's off. One trim panel off. Go up there. Normally, I find that if I can, I think it's got sealant around the edges here. It has. Oh, you bastards! Why? I'm not cutting the rubber because the rubber's serviceable. I want to keep the rubber. I think all I really need to do now is go along the edges to break the rubber's grip on the glass. arseholes. Fucking listen to it. Wankers. That's all. Big load there. That's all there loose. There's nothing there now. Releasing its grip, I can hear it. Just want to push it out a little bit at the time, working the two top corners. I don't know if you can see. If I put my hand through it, you'll know about it. If I what I'll do, see? You can come over here. So all I'm really doing is just applying pressure in the top two corners. This one's still too tight here. The other side started to go. The glass is free. I'll see it now. You fucker. It's coming out. This corner's out. Now this corner should, oh here it goes, I think it's actually glued to the fucking inside as well. It is. This is why it's not so easy to get it out. Ta-da. Oh, come on, you. Someone must have a leaky screen and put a wedge of sealant in behind. I've actually glued the screen to the rubber. Fuckers. It is starting to relinquish its grip. Come on. Got it to about there now. On the other side again. That's now completely, as you can see. there. Out. We're out. Okay. Literally just working on that top edge, taking the two corners out and unhooking the screen from the, and then lifting it out of the rubber. One toughened screen out of the car. Right, that's better. It's out of the way. Okay, and then the rubber comes out. Hello, Mr. Spider. You go over there. That's encouraging, actually. There's not that much corrosion around the edges. These top edges always go, but that is serviceable. Yes, I'm happy enough with that. That's all in good order. Little bit of light corrosion along the top edge there. Not the end of the world. Right, I'm not disturbing the body frame on this, so that should be a fairly easy one for the chappie to put straight back in again. But with the screen out now, Steve, you see, you can paint right up to the window lip. Right, just get this dash out while we all course stuff. Right. I started doing the dash. I think really the centre carpet needs to come out because I need to get the gear stick out and other bits and bobs need to come out. There's nothing really too traumatic for me to report here. I'll get it all out. I'm going to have a coffee, is what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Pleased with that. Well, I'm not pleased with that. I'm disturbed that I had to do it. Popping all these bits in here, they need to go in here. These bastards. Is that double skinned? No, it's not. So that's an original inner wing there. That probably still would be as nice as this one over here had sealant not been used. And why this one survived, I don't know, because this one's got sealant on it all over it as well. It's alright folks, I'm going to stop banging on about sealant. I'm going to get the rest of the headlining out and the dash out. And then I think I may call it a day or I may not call it a day. However, this top tailgate, it's not uncommon to see them like this. It really isn't. Now I've got the lip that goes over the edge, and there's a fair chance that that lip over the edge will just bond the two panels together enough to give it some sort of structure. You're not going to want to stand on it though. All the dashes out, squeaky heaters out, headlining's out. No real dramas. The only kind of issue I had was there was a fucking mouse nest in the glove box. And it still stinks. And it hit me right in the gag reflex, if you know what I mean. Oh, gopping. Absolutely gopping. Stinks. Fucking dirty little bastards. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. I'm almost done here. I want to get this other wing off. And I'm going to call it a day for today. And then tomorrow, I can start really with the body prep. I'll start from the top, working my way downwards. I'm not quite sure. This is a weird one, this one. This bracket here normally mounts down here. And for some reason, it's been mounted up there. And they've just decided, well, I'll tell you what, let's just bend the dash right upwards. This should be flat, level. Yeah. What the fuck? I don't know. Weird though, huh? Anyway, as you can see, it looks like this is kind of all original bulkhead here, and it's just got a bit of overspray on some of the foam bits that went in there. It's probably original paint underneath there. Sorry, that fucking gag reflex is still going. Dirty fucking bastards. I'm going to have to go and break wind, I tell you, just to get rid of the stink of bloody mouse nests. Right up in the back of the glove box. Like chewed up a load of old cloths and things. Oh, minging. I've tipped it all over. You can see receipts and things that have all been chewed up here. Oh, mice are revolting creatures. You see all the mouse shit in there as well. Dirty fucking bastards. Oh, that was disgusting. I'm just going to stand it on top of the paper on there. I'm not standing it on the car. I'm just going to stand on the paper because I need to put that in the workshop in a second. And then, yeah. Seems to be a step forwards, doesn't it? Steve's going to paint the bonnet off the car. I'm going to need to prep all of these areas back and put a coat of primer on them. This here I think will just coat with just a flat back and you can paint it. I don't care if you paint the fixings, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. This is a bit more of a challenge because basically badges were glued on with more of that nasty bitumen shite. But never mind. Which kind of leads me to believe, I don't think there's any holes in this at all. The deck is not from one of these, not A Suffix. The interesting thing about A Suffix deck is, this is Bob's old deck, and I'd never noticed this on any other deck panel, but look, you see the kind of the shield around where the bonnet brackets go. And until I get the bonnet off on this one, because it's coming up to get painted anyway, I'm not going to know. I suppose I could. No, I can't see in there. Yeah. Dad, I've taken your car apart. Holy crap.